Sul Sul, welcome to my channel. I'm GingerLlama and this is the beginning of kind of episode 0 of my Extreme Super Sim Challenge Season 2, where we will be playing with the new expansion pack, High School Years, and getting every trait and new aspiration for our sweet darling Amelia. I will explain everything in this video, including a recap of everything that happened so far, so yeah, let's get started. While I will introduce this challenge and the new season, we are giving Amelia a new teen makeover with the new pack. Season 1 was very fun for me, but it was the first challenge on my channel, and so I think it needs like a refresh, because my style has changed and the first few videos are so different from the last ones. So yeah, I decided to do this recap video and explain everything for anyone who's new here and wants to join this challenge and do not want to watch every previous episodes. If you are new here, welcome to the channel and welcome to the challenge, and I really hope that you enjoy this. If you are not familiar with this challenge, it's the Super Sim is like a sim that never dies and has completed everything, so every career, every skill, every reward trait, every collection, and we began doing that since she was a toddler. And what makes it extreme, you might ask? So I decided to make it a little bit more challenging and have a lot of harder difficulty mods added to this save. We already have a couple, but with the updates they are kind of not updated, let's say it, because a lot of modders just stopped updating the mods that I used to have for this challenge. So if you know of any good mods for this, let me know in the comments below. Right now we will watch like a short backstory that I made for Amelia and her brother, and after that we will do like a recap of the first season, and then we'll continue the makeover and I'll introduce you to season 2. This video will have chapters, of course, so if you want, or if you have seen season 1 and you don't want to rewatch the recap, you can skip to the chapter of season 2. Annabella and Amelia Bennet lived as a happy family in the country with their son Caleb. Caleb was messy, lazy, but he had a heart of gold, and family was the most important thing to him. And that's why when his mother told him that he would have a baby sister, he was so excited and he felt like he was the happiest boy in the world. He had the most beautiful baby sister and he would do everything for her. They got a dog named Missy, and the three of them were inseparable. Caleb would teach Amelia everything he knew, and she would have nothing to worry about if it ever came to him. He was the one reading her stories, teaching her to talk, kissing her goodnight when their parents were still in the farm, and everything was perfect. They were just a very, very happy family. Until one day, Caleb had the most terrible job of his life, saving his sister's life from the fire, and unfortunately he did not have time to go back for his parents that were trapped inside the house. This was not happening, they were just so happy, and now everything was ruined. Amelia would not stop crying, even if she had no idea what was happening in that moment. And that was when Caleb became Amelia's legal guardian, and they moved to Oasis Springs with nothing but a little insurance money they received, and he had to grow up in a blink of an eye, but they would always be together. So yeah, this was the little backstory that I made for Caleb and Amelia, and this was their first house, super simple, in Oasis Springs. They didn't have much. Caleb would go and find things to sell every single morning, and he also had a job, but he still had the time to put his baby to sleep every night. Caleb had a good friend that helped them, but sometimes she would get very mad if we didn't give her enough attention. Amelia worked hard on her skills every day, and Caleb quit his job as soon as we could afford a computer, he wanted to spend more time at home with Amelia, so he became a freelance programmer. They were both very hardworking, but we still had some fun times, and Caleb took her to a few different neighborhoods. The time has come. Amelia was almost a kid, and after a lot of effort, she maxed out all of her toddler skills, aged up to a beautiful child, and gained the top-notch toddler trait, the only thing we can get from a toddler. As a kid, we actually had some things to get. We have 4 aspirations to complete, and we have to start working on some things to max out when she's a teenager. They are the 5 character traits and the 2 after-school activities. We also moved houses for the first time when she was a kid, but we were still in Oasis Springs. I really love this house. I'll link the speed build if you want to watch it. A lot happened here, and of course skill building and finishing the aspirations was the main focus, but Amelia also met her best friend Evie and the rest of the gang when she lived here. It was all happening so fast. Amelia was already becoming a teenager, and what a gorgeous teen she was. Caleb also aged up to an adult, and Amelia started to work on several aspirations, keeping up with the scouts and getting her character values and skills. Unfortunately, there was also some sad moments in this house, like when we lost our dear Missy, but she would always be with us. Amelia's teenage years went by. She worked on a lot of different aspirations. She got her A in school and all her character values, and she aged up to a young adult. And yes, we are going to wait her down to die, as we saw in the beginning of the video, but yeah, she was already a young adult at this point. The first career, but not really a career, was the odd jobs, and we had to get 5 stars to finish. Amelia got offered a job in the style influencer career, and she took it. Caleb had like a mini spin-off just about him, where he went to college to have a degree and started dating Miko. Then, almost at the end of his degree, he received this non-refusable offer that we all know and love. We were still kind of poor and in love, so we did it. Caleb proposed to Miko, and they got married in a beautiful ceremony, and she moved in with us. After a short period, we moved again, and we went to San Myshuno, where Miko used to live, and we lived in a beautiful apartment. I actually loved building the apartment so much, and we kept renovating it and adding some more decoration items. And honestly, this was where we should have separated Amelia from the married couple and let them continue their lives on their own. But yeah, I got too attached to them, and that will be a problem in this challenge forever. So yes, we live together, all in the same apartment, but each with their own lives. I really wanted Caleb and Miko to have a baby, but Caleb was not ready to raise another kid, and I get it, but I really wanted one. So yeah, Amelia in the meantime got a promotion and chose a branch. She became a stylist, and since now we lived in the city, we started the 2 city collections, the posters and the snow globes. Every morning Amelia would go downstairs and collect her new collectibles. We also finally got 5 stars on the odd jobs and could stop doing them. We had a lot of fun in this apartment. We were a very, very happy family, but something was missing. Caleb had finally changed his mind about having a baby, and Miko did not waste any time, and she got pregnant like immediately. We were all so happy with this news. Amelia was still a stylist, but now she needed an art degree to progress in her career, and so we actually applied to university after big brother Caleb graduated from his degree. And Amelia finished her first aspiration, leader of the pack, first aspiration completed in this challenge. Miko was a beautiful pregnancy. But the time had come. She was in labor. They went to the hospital and had a beautiful baby girl, and we called her Bella in honor of Caleb's and Amelia's mother that was named Annabella. Beautiful Bella was home, and this was another perfect time for us to leave their apartment. But no, I was even more attached now with a baby, and soon that baby was a really cute toddler. Bella was so freaking cute, so yeah, I could not leave them again. Let's say that Amelia felt like her brother deserved nothing less than her help with Bella, even with a robot that cleans her potty. Yeah, I learned that in this challenge. At least until Bella is a child, Amelia would feel comfortable staying in the apartment. Besides, she was in college now, she would definitely save a little bit more money to move out. And I think next we had like a lot of gameplay with the family progressing in their careers, and Amelia kept working on her skills, her collectibles, and her degree. And yeah, then we found something very interesting on one of the city fairs, the snow globes we missed from our collection. And so we finished our very first collection. So yeah, to finish season 1, Bella aged up. She became a beautiful kid who loves pinks, but it's kind of a psycho. And yeah, that's it for season 1. As you probably can tell, it was not a planned ending. Amelia did not finish her degree, and she will leave it now, or her second career, she will leave that too. Her poster collection, a lot of stuff was incomplete, but I stopped this series and now I want to get back to it. So yeah, I decided to work with seasons because this is a very, very, very long challenge. And I think if someone wants to watch without having to sit through hours of videos, you can always just watch the recaps, and yeah, we'll have seasons for this challenge. And now let's jump right into season 2. So for season 2, we are finally separating from the rest of the family. So Caleb, Miko, and Bella will stay in San Myshuno, and we are actually moving to Copperdale, the new world that came with the new expansion pack. And I know they are still down there when I was doing this makeover, but we will separate from them finally. And yeah, we will move on our own. And yeah, basically what I'm thinking is maybe she's a stylist, right? And she needs a degree and she's not really progressing in her career, and she just learned about a new opportunity in Copperdale. They have like a new clothes store and a new app, and they can really launch like stylists, and maybe she could become more popular in her field that way. And I think she needs a new start, and she said like, okay, Bella is now a child, so they don't need me as much. Maybe I should move and continue with my life. She will never be an elder. She will not age up, and they will, and she doesn't want to be around and witness that, or they would witness her not getting old. So I don't know, I'm just thinking why she would move to Copperdale. So yeah, maybe that's why she wants to be a stylist for now. And so we will explore the trendy app and the new making outfits thing. And we are also very, very poor. So I already built the house, a shell. It's not really a house. Like the outside, it's okay. It has everything that it needs. It has a lot of debug plants, and so it's full, you know. I will show you in the beginning of the next episode the house where we are living before we go to high school, of course. And yeah, inside we have a bed, we have a toilet, and we have our box that we brought from home. So yeah, basically we have nothing, and she has like 50 simoleons left. So yeah, we are going to struggle for money, and that's kind of a challenge again, because we were really comfortable when we stopped season 1. So yeah, now she has like a new beginning. And Okay, so talking about her outfits, I hope you are enjoying it. She is very out there now, so we will start with I'm all over the place, I'm sorry. The pack has 4 new aspirations for teenagers. We are starting with the one where Amelia wants to be popular, Amelia wants to be like fashionable, and yeah, she wants to be trendy. Trendy is the new name of the app of the clothes, so I think it only makes sense that she wants to stand out first, and then we'll see how we will change the aspirations. We will do the 4 aspirations, and we also have 4 new after-school activities to do. So she already completed drama club and scouts, so we are not going to worry about that. The character traits, I also put those 100% because we already did those, and I don't want them going down. I don't want to have to worry about them, so we will not. So that's completed. I'm not going to change, and if they decrease during this let's play, I will always cheat them back to 100 because we had those traits, so we will continue having them. And yeah, as I was saying, her outfits are a little bit out there. She uses really strong makeup and a lot of colors, a lot of pastels, but at the same time, like her party outfit, it's super bright and super colorful and really out there. I think she wants to stand out a little bit. And yeah, but I really liked new clothes from the pack, the accessories and the shoes. I think almost all of them are custom content. I try to include a lot of stuff from the pack. I used the glasses, I used some new necklaces. The clothes are all, I think almost all from the pack. And yeah, the shoes, I don't really like the shoes that came with the pack, so we are not doing that. But everything else, yes, we are ready to go. And yeah, I really like her outfits. Another thing that I wanted to tell you is about her traits. So I don't know if you noticed, but when we aged her down to a teenager again, she had a different aspiration, the one from Buzz to Dust, because that was the one that we were doing when we finished season 1, and so her trait also changed. But when she became a teen, I actually chose this one for her, and she has the quick learner trait, so I want to keep that, so I changed her aspiration back from when she was a teen. And she also has the same 2 traits that she had when she was a teen. So we have genius and good. And as you can see, we have 2 empty slots because I use more traits in Create a Sim mods, and right now I don't have the 100 custom traits that I usually have in my game because it's not yet updated for the new version of the game with the new wants and fears thing, so the traits influence that, of course, and so it's not yet updated to a point where I want to use it again, so I will wait a little bit more. I was thinking, if you guys agree, that we could add one of the new traits that she has, that the game the expansion brought to the game. So I was thinking about not the socially awkward, because I don't think Amelia wants that for now, but the overachiever, I think it's pretty good for her. I think it really matches her character, and she's a super sim, so yeah, I think that would make a lot of sense. We could also add the perfectionist trait. That was the one that we added when she became a young adult, but we could do that now, and when she becomes a young adult we will give her a 5th trait, and yeah, those would be the 4 traits that she would have. I'm pretty happy with everything. We didn't lose any traits. I don't know what will happen with our degree from university, but we'll see about that. I won't worry about that now. We are almost finished with Amelia's makeover. I hope you guys are excited for this new season. Let me know in the comments if you have any suggestions for the challenge, and don't forget to leave your like to the video and subscribe to the channel if you're not already. I will see you guys in my next video. Happy simming. Dag dag!